Hi everyone, I'm going to be doing a quick unboxing video of something I recently got from Stretch It Body Jewellery in the UK, some stretching tape to help me get up to my next size in 14 millimeters or 9/16 of an inch, along with some jojoba oil and a couple of plugs or eyelets for my next goal size, which is 5/8 of an inch. I'm currently at the 13 millimeter size side of half of an inch. The major reason I decided not to have half an inch as my goal size is because there's just way too much variety between sizes depending on company or the particular type of jewelry. For example, it can be as low as 12 millimeters at the beginning, but many people also count it as 12.5 millimeters, and although technically a true half an inch is considered 12.7 millimeters, and then obviously my current size 13 millimeters is also in the half an inch spectrum, and also take into consideration a lot of organic plugs and eyelets, particularly made out of stone, can vary by as much as half of a millimeter either way. So that's 13.5 millimeters, and that's even just for the wearable section, not the actual flares on the outside for the double flares. So I wanted a size that was more consistent. My goal size for a while was 9/16 or 14 millimeters, but I just realized over time that just looks too small for me. I'm kind of forcing myself to justify why I should have this as a goal size, because I've already bought some jewelry in it, so I will be staying at that size for at least a year, because I have a few dozen pieces in it. My reason for wanting that size initially was because I didn't want to retire my seconds. They're still open, but they have shrunk a little bit, but I don't wear jewelry in them very often anymore. They were just getting way too close to my first to be comfortable, so I decided just retire them already. And it feels so much better in the 5/8, which I have gotten some of the free pairs from Body Art Forms. Is when you choose the free gift, they look just so much more substantial and look so much more happy with them. So let's just open the package. So the first thing out is the jojoba oil. I absolutely love jojoba oil. I'm currently using vitamin E oil for stretching purposes and daily ear care, because I ran out of my jojoba oil, and I guess the vitamin E was a little bit cheaper when I saw it in the store. But this stuff is absolutely amazing. Lobe Love, I guess they make their own in-house brand, which is always cool, help to support a small business. And let's see what is going to come out next. It looks like the stretching tape. This is really cool. Obviously I'm not going to do a demo on camera, not least because I'm wearing turquoise right now, and you should only ideally do this stuff wrap on glass or steel or titanium plugs or eyelets. But it's obviously a long process. There's plenty of videos across YouTube you can do, but basically you just do a wrap around the tape in every day or two. You change the wrap, and then you gradually increase how many wraps you're doing. I think because of how close I am to fitting a 14 millimeter plug through, particularly on my right ear, I might be able to start with 3 wraps. Each wrap is 0.2 millimeters, but obviously if you're just going right to taping and haven't been at a size for long enough to have a little bit of stretching but not all the way stretching, you should only do 1 wrap at a time. So it's just when you're starting to stretch after many years, sometimes you can go right to a fairly larger size, 12 gauge or 10 gauge, or skip sizes, or skip or stretch quicker in the beginning because your ears have naturally stretched already. But obviously if it's just tiny, you definitely do want to stretch by the books. I'm not saying go right to doing these 3 wraps of tape. I'm only saying that because I know my ears, and I can feel they're almost ready for the 14 millimeter plug, but it's definitely not I could shove it right in there. I don't want to give myself a blowout, and this is really cool. And obviously you have to wash your hands before you do it, and apply a little bit of oil, and take very care. You're constantly regularly changing the tape, instead of just letting it in the shower, or every day letting it get all this gunk from your body, or letting it just sit there for a month or so. That's gross. You should obviously be very good and regular about changing it. That's why taping needs to be done properly. Although I realize many people at Reddit act oh, your ears are totally automatically going to fall off if you tape. Oh no, you should wait at least 3 to 6 months between each size, and only stretch with glass and this and that. Do what works for your body. I mean, I don't think necessarily you should go right to taping if you doing successfully dead stretching, but I really need some help because I've been at this 13 millimeter size since November, and I'm really kind of eager to get to 14 millimeters. So I just realized taping will be it, and I'm really looking forward to like experiencing taping. Let's see, and this is the jewelry which I got in my my current next goal size of 5/8 of an inch. So these are some crushed turquoise inlay wooden eyelets and some amethyst eyelets. They were both eyelets, like I like thought I had. It was a while since I ordered them, but I was pretty sure they weren't plugs. They were just, you know, like eyelets, and they just, I love, you know, I love amethyst is one of my, you know, favorite gems, because obviously, you know, it's purple, and I just love it so much. And turquoise is one of my 3 birthstones. That's why I love it. I'm obviously wearing turquoise right now, and my third lobe piercing on my left ear is also a turquoise. You probably can't see it very well from that far away because it is, you know, little. That one is still a standard size. So let's see. These are the wooden, one of each coming out. So let's see. This is the wooden plug, and that is the amethyst plug. So, ooh, that's really, really nice. I love, you know, amethyst. It's kind of like, sometimes it can be like a crapshoot with amethyst, because sometimes it can look like so light it's pretty much, you know, gray, or sometimes it's so dark it's black. But I think this is like a pretty, you know, nice shade, and obviously you can flip them around and like just like do the different like shades on each side, like depending on what you're feeling like that day. So I really, really enjoy this. Obviously I'm not nearly big enough yet to do this, but you know, just like a few stretches away. And this is obviously on one side only. I love, you know, turquoise. This is so, you know, beautiful. I can't wait to wear this. And like when I see like the 5/8 jewelry, it just looks so much more substantial, even if it's only 2 millimeters larger than the 14 millimeters. It's like, yeah, now this feels right. Like I could be happy wearing this. And this is like a very, you know, popular goal size for people. And also in the like the American measurements of 5/8, like 5 + 8 = 13. And that's one of my lucky numbers, for one of the reasons, because I'm just, you know, oppositional, and like just to stick it to people who are so superstitiously terrified of the number 13. That's definitely one of my like top 5 lucky numbers. I just, you know, love these so much. I cannot wait to wear them when I finally get to 5/8 in maybe like, you know, 2 or 3 years. But you know, there's no rule against like buying jewelry early and just like having it to stick in there when you get there. But obviously, like a double flare jewelry, you should not be sticking that right in there after the new stretch. You should wait like a couple of weeks, a month or so, for the ears to be loose enough to fit in the double flares. I'll obviously play it by ear, no pun intended, when I do get to 5/8, and maybe I will want to go bigger to like, you know, 3/4, which is 19-20 millimeters. Or I really love the look of 22 millimeters, another lucky number of mine, which is 7/8 of an inch. And I love how 1 inch looks too, but I just feel like maybe it would be better to be like proportionate with my ears. And obviously you cannot like say too far in advance, like, oh, I would love this goal size, but when you get there, that's just a little bit too big for my like personal taste and my anatomy. Like 5/8 might really be perfect for me, and I'm really looking forward to going there. So thanks for watching this like very short and impromptu unboxing, totally unscripted video. I love ear stretching so much. I could not imagine my ears not being stretched. I didn't start stretching until I was 41 years old. And it's like, you know, you're never too old to do something. It's not just like for like scene kids, like any people of any age can do it. And so see you guys very soon. And please leave a comment. And for me, I love making new friends on YouTube, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.